Okay, I think we're live. I can't sleep, so first things first. Okay, we're gonna get started here, guys. This is a fresh start. We got a sleepless night tonight. I couldn't sleep. I was planning to play this in the morning anyway, so I thought to myself, let's get started. We're gonna see how the game goes. I'm gonna tussle about. Just started myself Toxie, the demon slaying ranger. So we're gonna have a look at how this pans out. This is Wrath of the Righteous. I've had this backed since back in the day. But we're gonna have some chill banter. I'm not gonna throw the cam on because I'm as tired as heck and I look like an ass.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
He's an ass.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can
They took my
Owen
weapons!
Heritage, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor. Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev!
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late! Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces. That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you, then? What's your business in the city?
My dear Prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
So I just kind of wanted to see what a little bit about Canabris. Cool. Okay, we're gonna keep on pushing on.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There. I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done. My name is Terendelev. I'm the protector of the city. You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form. I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully. Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
Okay.
But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Okay, let's check this out. Sample festivities, festival drink, okay. That's my character. Got Toxie over here.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
No, oh, hello, you've got a name, I generally understand. You go to the person who's got a name. Right mouse button, WSAD to move camera. Okay, that's cool. Hello, what's this? You can interact with various objects such as doors, chests by clicking right mouse on them. Some special objects have an icon above them. This allows you to talk to characters, hold the tab. Okay, that's kind of cool. There we go. Random blurb, no one's really talking. Camilla. I like this, I like the tab function, I didn't know that one before. Grubby peasants, grubby versions. Oh, you can rotate, nice, okay. Let's head over here, we've got Porgus, Worm. Great deal going on over here, is there? More people to talk to? Ember. I would spare a coin, but we don't have any coins, or it doesn't let me, I guess. Let's go over here. We were over close to this tent beforehand, I kind of want to check it out. Stranger. Oh, got something up here. Well, hello! Sounds like something's happening.
Crusader gods, behold Iomade, you poor imposter. Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
Well then, and I think we just had our weapons taken from us. Well, that's a gory mess, isn't it?
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Ooh, hello. the dragon pit.
The feast begin.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was caught.
Tiny guard.
What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell. Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they've patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Who's Discari?
You must have got a good drubbing round the head, brother. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it. Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. The place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks. Sure thing. Here,
Nice.
take this.
Crossbow.
Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
Oh, I love this. Oh, we've got a giant demon.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Yes, he does.
Behold, Ione. Behold the death I sow.
Well, looks like it just fell down on the peasant. Isn't that interesting? I'm still glad we attacked him. Find other survivors. Okay.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still...
Okay, guess we're on the ground. Let's have a look at it.
Make way.
Holy mother of...
Looks like we made a friend. Anivia.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's
Okay,
all that
Scylla
matters.
and Canavian.
Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Yes, we will. Okay, so during the course of the gameplay, you have to apply your skills in many different situations. Frequently, you will have to make a skill check during dialogue. Here, for example, we're trying to help Scylla fetch Anivia from beneath the rubble. The results of such checks determines how events subsequently pan out. Such check is usually performed by the character with the highest bonus in the appropriate skill. So we have it pretty much consistent across all of them. So we're going to close that out. Let's see, knowledge world. We don't have to rely on brute strength. I kind of think we're going to go down that route. Go. Quickly find some suitable sticks and free the wounded woman. Sticks obviously are the way forwards here. You made a successful test. Failed check. She would have had to act alone. She would have become fatigued. Cool. Okay.
Look at you! It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though? Now that I did not
Giant
see
locust
coming.
demon you couldn't really see
I don't
coming,
think
I would say,
anyone could have
Anivia.
been prepared for that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I'm Sela. Paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Okay, something tells me we're gonna have to work out where these wardstones are.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
We've got a few interesting things. Kindred fight, scholar, one person's opportunity, led by destiny. Don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it was not my chance. Traveler, just my name's Toxie. I think we're gonna go by destiny.
Destiny is destiny. So it's either one or the other. Either fate is having a right old laugh at your expense, or Lady Luck sent you to us for a reason.
Fate isn't what brought us here, and fate won't get us out either.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware!
I like Sela.
Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Okay, party. Several characters, select one of them, click on portrait. Several characters gives you do the drag box around we're holding. Okay. Select all your characters, press backspace. Well, that's on the side of the keyboard, it's beside my mouse, so it's probably not going to press very often. Okay. Well, looks like we can't select.
I will help where I can.
Okay. Well, let's start working along. Let's check inside the loot. Collect all. Let's take a look at what we've got. I'm going to tap inventory. Okay, so we've already got the what have we got going on? Cloak of resistance. Let's see. Don't think I've got any. Go down the route of having a cold iron hard axe. Ranged I thought was a little bit better for me. 1 to 8. 1 to 6. 1 to 8 for the longsword. It's 2 to 9 when it damage. So the longsword looks like it's a better bet for me, to be honest. kind of badass with, I'm not gonna lie. Let's have a look what we have over here. She's equipped with a longsword, handed. She also has herself the shield. Let's go back over here. So I think we're gonna, on our secondary equipment, I want him to equip the crossbow because we do need some ranged here. However, that's probably the longbow. Yes, it is. And I believe due to my deity, I have benefits for this. So 1 to 8. Let's throw the longbow on. Because yeah, let's have a quick look at our character. Doesn't say much about my deity here, does it? Okay, let's go back to inventory. Well, between the two of them, I think we're pretty much set to go. She's rocking a short bow. He's got the long bow, so as I said, that should theoretically give us stronger damage. 2 to 9, 1d plus 1. So we're marginally better with the melee setup, so we'll see what it takes us with.
How much longer, I wonder?
What's this? We have a skill. Hit points. This. Let's see, 1 charge. Okay, so that's quite a cool thing to have, to be honest.
Follow me!
So we can set up our squad a little bit better than that. I think we want to really like the way we're laid out there, so we'll just keep together for now.